Alright, so a while back I was asked to do a video on a fuel pump rebuild for these inlines, which actually, I mean, they're pretty simple. Once you do it once, it's just like riding a bike. But I mean, once you start getting into the late 80s, like 87, 88, that's when the fuel pumps start to get a little more complicated because they start integrating like the whole V6 style into it. So you have the square gaskets and the oval gaskets. So what we're working on today is this one here, which yeah, it's definitely seen better days. But I do have a new fuel pump kit here. There's a number 187812, which fits, let's see here, V6. There's not even an L6 number on here, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyway. And so this is the kit that we're gonna rebuild. And it's all about placing gaskets in the same place. So I'm gonna unscrew everything here, and then we're gonna put it back together. And that's what this video is all about. Alright, so I realize there is a crack right here. So this fuel pump's not even well, worth rebuilding unless you get a new fuel cap. So, but for demonstrative purposes, we're going to rebuild it anyway, just for fun. Okay. Okay, so we're back. This fuel pump, it seems to be somewhat impossible. Look at the rust on that thing. I'm not getting that off. Oh. Okay, alright, so that popped off. Get that off. Okay, so that's the old gasket, as you can see. Okay, so the fuel pumps are actually, look at those. Those look really good. So the fuel pump might have some life in it as long as we can get this a new replacement for this. But like I said, just for demonstrative purposes, we'll build this fuel pump. Alright, so we're opening the gaskets now. Okay. Alright, so you should have two of those, and then the gasket goes in the middle, and then all the holes should line up. All the holes should line up. And, alright, come because the fuel pump operates off the negative and positive pressure off the crankcase. What the heck is going on? There we go. Okay, I think maybe I'm an idiot because I can't get this to line up properly. Okay, gloves are coming off. That's how you know it's serious. Okay. Alright, so that, let's see here. Oh, that's right. That's not right. There we go. Okay, so everything should line up. All the holes should line up just like that. Okay. And that's what's going to go in between the check valves and then the bottom unit. And it's just like crap, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this video is for demonstrative purposes only. Just to get this. Okay, so that goes there. So basically, it's just a matter of just lining up the gaskets. The 2 screws in the back. And you don't want to rip the gaskets. So just kind of just wiggle them down, just like that. Let's see here. The long one goes here. Yep. Okay, so when you look in the bottom, you have the 1, 2, 3, which are long, and then you have the 2 shorts on the side. Okay, so that goes there. Again, I'll wiggle it down. Oh, yeah, those 2 sides need to be. Hold on. Okay, so the only part that we have left in this gasket is the one that seals the fuel here, and then you have a brand new filter here, which the last filter didn't look that bad. And then you have to, tell you what, let's put this down first and then put the seal on top, which the seal is being stubborn. Oh, okay. Okay, and then we have the last screw right here on top. So the fuel pump rebuild for these are very simple until you get to about the 87, 88 models, where they start mixing in the square the square units. Okay, all right. So so all this basically goes back into the system, which, you know, I'm not going to do that just because of the cracked unit here. Ideally, you want to get a metal top right here, which they're definitely hard to find. But that's how you rebuild a fuel pump. It's very basic, it's very simple, and like I said, it operates off positive, negative pressure. And so this is done. Now, obviously, I'm going to take it completely apart and put the gases back in here, and then we're just going to go from there, okay? So, alright, so the fuel pump is completely rebuilt, and just have a severe crack right there, which I'm going to have to address that. I don't want to address that. I might have to, but I don't want to. But yeah, that's basically how you build a inline 6 fuel pump. And hey, I appreciate you guys, all of your support, and thanks for watching.